Ash here, and I am at Disneyland Resort. Almost gonna say Disneyland Paris, still need to get out of that habit. Anyway, I'm at Disneyland Resort, continuing my trip around happiest place on earth for my first time here in Anaheim. And I want to tell you a little bit about the tour that I went on. A couple of tours that I went on. I did the Disney 100, as you know, that's in a separate video. But this one I'm going to mention is the Walt on Main Street tour that they're offering here as well, which I just recently went on. And I'm going to go over it with you because you can't really film it because you go backstage and you go into Walt's apartment. So I'm going to go over the Walt Main Street tour just to show you what you go over, as well as show you some other interesting things on the park as well. It's like the chip just hanging around. Yeah, so you go on the tour and it talks about, you know, Main Street and how it's an idealized version of the hometown where he's from, Marceline, Missouri, Walt Disney, from Marceline, Missouri, and that it's not supposed to be a replica, but just an idealized version on how he felt during the years that he was there. He was in Marceline for about 5 years of his life, and he said that that really had an impact on him. And then the first part he takes us to is the cinema, Main Street Cinema here, where we go and we see Tilly here. We go further down where he explains about the amazing people that contributed to Main Street, including that window, and I don't know if you can see it. Emil Curry, who really helped with the set of Disneyland and just did great work for the company in general in set dressing, and that's why his name is Emil Curry as interior designer. Other cool stuff that I learned on the Main Street tour was this part here, Hotel Marceline, which is a nod to an actual hotel that is in Walt's hometown, Marceline, Missouri. This is for one of those if you know you know facts amongst Disney fans, but here, this brick wall, you have on your left hand side very even bricks which show you lots of bricks lots of bricks which shows how it ended up, but before they got to that stage they experimented, as you can see on the right hand side, with bricks, and yeah, they just left it. So the right hand side is where they experimented on what type of bricks they were going to use for Main Street, and then on the left hand side is kind of how they ended up. No matter how many times I go through Main Street USA, I'm always amazed. Literally my favorite place on earth. And it's fitting that it's supposed to be like a home away from home, because that's kind of what it is, right? When you go to the parks, you see Main Street USA no matter where you are, and that is just a great concept that has stood timeless. Here you have Refreshment Corner, Casey's Corner in Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom, and in Disneyland Paris, but here is Refreshment Corner. And you have all the old school Coca-Cola signature here. Now, Walt was a man of detail, and as you can see with the lights, they're all red, white in the corner there. They had a problem where they couldn't just have red or white, or it wouldn't go together. So Walt demanded that the light bulb in the corner be half red and half white to fix that conundrum. Apparently, according to the cast member, Disneyland actually changed it and just put, I think it was a red or white one, just said, it doesn't matter, when it broke down. But guests were not happy about that. So they had to change it and put it back to how Walt originally wanted it. Here in the Penny Arcade, you have this, which was originally bought by Walt Disney himself. Apparently it's called an orchestrion. I believe that's what it's called. Forgive me if it's wrong, but yeah. Apparently, yeah, that was built by Walt himself, and it's been there ever since. And here you've got the firehouse, which has two details on it. One is the original pole to where Walt would slide down from his apartment. And of course, the second detail, of course, that you can see there, Walt's lamp at the top, which just looks amazing. But yes, that's where we went up to via backstage. I can't adequately describe how surreal it was being in the same apartment that Walt was in, that he lived practically while Disneyland was being made. You know, I was there, I took the photos, I saw all of the cool things there, the little relics like his toaster or toasty, you know, the grill where he made the grilled cheese sandwiches, the beds that he slept in alongside Lillian, his wife. There was so many great things to say. I'm trying to remember from the top of my head of some of the things that the tour guide was mentioning. Shout out to DJ, who was our tour guide. He was so amazing, so great, so knowledgeable, and gave me, a person that lives, breathes Disney history, gave me even things to think about that I never knew. So, yeah, great tour. Now, the tour does cost, of course. It's $160 for the tour, and it lasts around an hour and a half. You do what I mentioned, which is you go through Main Street and you go through some of the stories on Main Street and some of the fun facts on Main Street, as well as the grand prize itself of the tour, which is into Walt's apartment, where you get to take a photo there as well. What's also included is a beverage, which is nice, and they give you a nice Main Street cookie. Similar to the one that you get on the Disney 100 tour. It can be expensive for some. You know, 160 isn't what everyone has in their back pocket, but you know, it depends. You have to kind of weigh it out. You know, how important is it to see Walt's apartment in the flesh? If it's really high on your list to do, then yeah, I would say $160 is worth it. We're gonna go in here to the Disney 100 Years of Wonder. And usually what's here is, of course, great moments with Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln animatronic, which is dedicated to the president, Walt's favorite president. But for the 100-year celebrations, it has some other things to offer, so let's have a look inside. Wow, amazing. So this was the actual park bench from the Griffith Park merry-go-round in Los Angeles, where Walt Disney first dreamed of Disneyland. And this was on the merry-go-round this is from the merry-go-round that his daughters probably, I don't know if it's the same one that his daughters rode on, but it was from the merry-go-round, definitely. And here's the quote from Walt himself regarding how he came up with the concept of Disneyland. I like this, I love this. It's showing all of the concept art from the animations, Incredibles, Little Mermaid, going into Carl's Land. Galaxy's Edge here. The Matterhorn, which is such a great ride.
At this time, I'd like to welcome all the guests of the Opera House to our back lobbies as we prepare to step through our theater doors for this presentation of Great Moments, Mr. Lincoln. Our show is 14 minutes and 30 seconds long. Please join us. For those already in the back lobby, please stand behind this red stripe with the carpet there. That's our safety stripe. Our heavy metal electric door is going to be open towards you. Be careful of that. Now, please remember that
video of
or smoking in the theater whatsoever.
How they set up Autopia.
Or throw those away. As there's no baby sewer parked inside your theater during the
It's Toontown, and this is all great.
Please set the door of the theater as our theater doors shall remain open for the next 2 minutes.
Yesterday.
Now see you for Great Moments, Mr. Lincoln. Now see you.
Today, which has our Galaxy's Edge. And tomorrow, which of course includes the concept art for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which will be the overlay that will replace Splash Mountain, which has just been announced today that Splash Mountain will be closing in Disneyland Resort on May 31st. So I just found that out this morning while I'm here at Disneyland, and that's when it will go through the refurb for it to open as Tiana's Bayou Adventure in 2024, next year. And Mickey's Toontown, of course, which just opened up recently in March. The animator's desk there. And here, this is where they're explaining the multi-plane camera, where they would get different backgrounds, and in each background they would add a depth to it so that the cartoon really looked 3D. And at that time, it was just spectacular. And the last time they used this was for Oliver and Company in 1988. I love all of these little figurines here. And of course, great moments with Lincoln.
But it's like either way. You're going to need some work to
That is just amazing. It's things like that in Disneyland and in Walt Disney World, in the American parks, that we just don't have in Disneyland Paris, and it needs to come. It's the streetmosphere, right? Dapper Dans, the Disneyland band, all of it. It just really enhances the experience, the immersion when you come to the magic of a Disney park. Yeah, that was just great. I think I may go on the horse and carriage. Why not?
Oh, okay, you get that one.
Welcome aboard. We'll be holding the back, please.
The horse is called Bert. We're just loading now before we start to head off. And here we are, our little trip down Main Street.
The clock is 90% grown-ups.
Amazing, I love it. I love it so much.
Oh, I think so. What's that fancy? Nice job.
These mailboxes actually get delivered as well from Disneyland, so if you've got any mail, for some reason you bring it to Disneyland, then yeah, you can drop your mail off there. So I still haven't taken my photo outside the partner statue yet. I've just been so overwhelmed, not know where to start, but now it's starting to sink in and I've done some things. Now I can kind of prioritize what I want to do, and that is definitely one of the ones that I wanted to do. So I'm just in line, I'm going to take my photo. Not a bad line. I'll probably go down and take a photo of the castle as well. I've actually done that with my family for the Disney 100, so I may not do that again. All right, going into Adventureland here, and so many attractions I wanted to see from my time fantasizing about coming to Disneyland Resort. You got Enchanted Tiki Room. You can get your Dole Whip here. Right here you have, of course, the Jungle Cruise. And I went there, it's really, it's so fun. So fun. The skippers always make it a treat to go on there.
I mean, it's not more than an hour.
Here you got Indiana Jones, which closed down earlier in the year, and I thought I was going to miss it. I thought, well, maybe another time, another visit, but it then reopened just shortly before we came here, and I absolutely loved the ride. It's one of the best rides I've been on. I'm saying that without any exaggeration. It's generally one of the best rides I've been on. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. and it needed a refurb because he always used to crash, according to locals and people that come to Disneyland Resort regularly. So, you know, glad that was sorted in time for me getting here. Pirates of the Caribbean, which really all leads into New Orleans Square. New Orleans Square. I'm saying it correct, right? I don't want to be amateur and say New Orleans. But anyway, yeah. This is where you have such things like the Blue Bayou, Club 33, and so on. It's amazing here.
So I'm gonna go take care of that. Now, you guys hang around and just keep staring off into nothing. See you all, mates.
Take care. They're brilliant. Apparently they weren't around for a while. I think that probably may have been from the pandemic, and it's been a long time since they've come back. But yeah, they're back and they're brilliant. And here is where they are going to be building Tiana's Palace, right in New Orleans Square. So once this is ready, it will all be themed, and they'll have Tiana out on the front, apparently, from what it looks like on the concept art. And they'll be having some great New Orleans, you know, Creole food, beignets, gumbo, etc. Look at that. It's so weird seeing Haunted Mansion not looking derelict, right? Because I'm used to Phantom Manor where it just looks pure evil from outside. I mean, evil's a bit of a hyperbole, but you know what I mean. And here, that's not how it is, which of course is the original concept, but I'm used to the DLP version, as you all know. Thankfully, I managed to go on this before it will close in May. Approaching Hungry Bear restaurant. Well, approaching it, we actually just passed the entrance. That's a sign for it, but yeah, we got the Mickey beignets not long ago, which is always a nice treat to have when you're here at Disneyland Resort, because they're known to have the best beignets outside of New Orleans. I mean, I'm sure the fans of Walt Disney World would disagree, obviously because they have Port Orleans, but and what do we have here? We are coming towards one of the greatest lands that ever existed. More my ballpark. Well, it's Disneyland, all of it is my ballpark. But it is widely known that I'm a massive Star Wars fan. And so it is fitting that I also come here and check out Galaxy's Edge. First Galaxy's Edge I've ever been to, because of course I have one in Florida which I have yet to see. There's probably same difference apart from a few minor changes, but yeah, it's something that I love. Actually, I don't know why I'm going this way, because it doesn't look like anything is coming around here, so. Oh, actually, no, that is the right way. I don't know why you're going on tour with me, folks, because I have no idea where I'm going. No idea. All right. I love this. This is just... Oh, dude. Seriously. Look at that. That just looks magnificent.
They sold it briefly in the start.
Look at the theming. Even the cast members' costumes are awesome. All of these stores, and if I went through every single store and every little nook and cranny that's around the parks, this video will be 2 hours long, which some of you probably don't mind, but yeah. Oh look, here's Chewie and Rey. That was brilliant. Such a theme land, and what's great about it is that even the natural bloom just enhances it as well.
Stand still.
Hi. Got in here. So it looks like another store. That's nuts. The whole theming is just great. have the piece of resistance. There it is. She's beautiful. Seriously, it's amazing. Like, I can't believe it. It's just so great. I'm just completely amazed at how immersive and magnificent this land is. There you have Smuggler's Run, which is adjacent to the Millennium Falcon. Did I just see someone with the blue milk? I think I saw someone with the blue milk, but oh wow. Here we are. There you go, that's where you get the blue milk.
Look, there's some sort
There's no word to explain it except that it's like blue milky slushy. More steams.
Move over. Keep it moving.
All right, off to Frontierland it is. Also, I just want to take time out to thank all the ones who are subscribed, still watching my videos, despite how amateur and new I am. Your support is really appreciated and it means a lot. You're all amazing. Keep doing what you're doing because you all make the world a special place. Here, I believe, is where Big Thunder Mountain is situated. It's currently closed now, so we missed it before it closed. That's fine. We can't have it all. Here we are. Is that? Ah. That's the Columbia. But the steamboat Mark Twain comes here as well. And you saw my video with me going on a Molly Brown, and that is basically a rendition of the Mark Twain, the original. That comes here from Disneyland Resort. You also have the Liberty Bell that happens in Magic Kingdom Walt Disney World as well. The Golden Horseshoe, which is where Walt and Lily had their anniversary party here. And they invited who's who of Disneyland and famous people, and they had a great time. And this is what it looks like inside. Not tried the food yet, but who knows if I have time. You know, I've booked here for 5 days, and I still feel like I need more time to really truly appreciate and see everything. But gives me an excuse to come back again, which I definitely will do. Gonna go and eat at the Plaza Inn shortly. That's a Jolly Holiday where we had probably the best sandwich I've ever had in my life, the beef birria, where it had like a dipping gravy. It was magnificent. That's my new word. Yeah. Magnificent.
At my work, it's like...
Here we are. Tomorrowland. Star Trader, Pizza Planet, I think Here we are.
Okay.
And Space Mountain. I think the kids are at Autopia. So just need to find where they are. And here they are. Noah!
Absolutely crazy. You went on Autopia.
No, I was a really good driver, Obaji. I didn't crash into my warhead.
Lies.
No,
You're a bad driver.
I didn't lie.
Oh, you crashed?
No, I didn't.
That's why
I didn't crash.
Noah wasn't entitled to the driving license, only the older siblings.
Oh, wow. Look at that. You get a driver's license. There we go.
Yeah, you have to pay $8 for it.
$8?
You didn't, mate. I've got video evidence. You crashed, right?
I didn't.
Oh, right. Noah crashed so many times. I was such a good driver. I decided to slice. Went on the Finding Nemo submarine. You were really good.
I was.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was about 13 minutes long.
See?
Do you go underwater?
You go underwater, you go down. When you go underwater, you have a Finding Nemo little storyline.
Okay.
Yeah, actual story.
I heard it's really popular, but I know it's a
really
lot.
good.
I'll have to go and check it out. All right. Well, looks like everyone had a blast.
Yeah.
Wally, how was Noah's driving, mate?
Good.
I'm scared the whole time. He kept
Wow.
bumping into me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
All right. Well, that's 3 against 1.
Leave me on.
I don't know. You're making it really hard to believe, you Noah. That's 3 against 1. All right, we're gonna go and eat at Plaza Inn. Let's go. And it just looks amazing in here. Looks really, really nice. Like a buffet style or catering style. But the main event that I've been waiting for is this right here. The Plaza Inn specialty fried chicken with mashed potato, gravy, biscuits and greens. And then also I got, especially for the 100-year anniversary, the lemon chiffon pie, which is Walt's favorite. The kids opted to get the pasta with the baguette. And then they say before it should have the healthy option as well with the salad. That gravy is amazing. That's really, really nice. Do you know what the gravy reminds me of? Do you remember when we went to Golden Corral?
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it that one's my favorite?
Like that, what is it? What is it called? Poultry gravy or something like that? It reminds me of that.
That chicken
That gravy is really good.
Yeah. These can't be my kids, because how did they pick pasta over chicken? That is
We
nuts.
literally just had chicken.
We have to. No.
When did you have chicken? When did you have chicken? You said you had a hot dog.
Yesterday.
Oh no, yeah, yesterday at Carsland.
Oh yeah, so you can't have chicken more than 2 days in a row. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I didn't want a big chicken, okay?
I've been desperate to have this specialty Plaza Inn chicken, watching the vlogs, and yeah, it was worth the wait. The biscuits as well.
What is this?
You're missing out in the same one. Yeah, exactly. What is that?
It tastes good. That's
What is that? Yeah, okay.
Isn't it bread?
You're trying to salvage it now, innit? But you know.
No, I think the butter. It's like weird.
Yeah. So when you come to Plaza Inn, that's a lesson for you all. Get the specialty fried chicken, not the pasta, unless you're a vegetarian then. All right. All right. Here it is for the lemon chiffon. No more lemon meringue pie, but it's good. You wanna watch it? This is just incredible. This is so great.
For over 100 years, Walt Disney Animation Studios has invited audiences to believe in things never thought possible. And so tonight, we once again invite you to wish upon stars, to step into the unknown, and to join us on this, our wondrous journey.
Start out big, and some things start out small, but sometimes the smallest thing can make the biggest changes of all.
Wondrous Journeys at Disneyland. Nice show. We didn't get the fireworks because of the weather being windy, but it was still worth watching. My favourite part was Baymax. That was pretty cool. I don't know if it's the best show I've seen. Definitely not the best fireworks show because there was none. But it was still worth watching. And if you do come here, yeah, wait to see it at the end. I liked all the animation celebrating the 100 years of Disney. So, yeah, worth watching. Okay, it was a bit busy on Main Street after the fireworks. So I'm just outside some bush now at the Disneyland Hotel. But I just want to say thank you for watching the Disneyland vlogs. I'm really glad that you're enjoying them, or I hope you're enjoying them. I may put out some different footage throughout the month, including Magic Happens Parade. But thank you, and I will see you in the next vlog. I've got a DCA to put out and many more things, so keep tight, like and subscribe if you haven't. See you later.